and welcome to Beat the Bridge, where winning is as simple as walking from A to B. Just make sure you follow one simple rule, step on the right answers, and sidestep the wrong ones. It's time to meet the team attempting to beat the bridge tonight. Welcome. Guys, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Andy.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Ollie, and this is my brother-in-law and sister-in-law.
Oh, very nice. Glad you could be here together as family. Welcome. Good luck. Let's dive right in. Round one. There are two categories. Bridge, what do you have in store for us?
Your categories are history and TV.
We'll begin with history. Who's going to take on the bridge in this category?
I'll go.
Ollie.
I'll go.
Ollie, come join me on the bridge.
All right.
Ollie, there was a little discussion going on there. How do you feel about history, my friend?
I feel pretty good. I'm a high school English teacher, so maybe this is around about the realm I can deal with.
Great. Bridge, what are we looking for?
Which came first?
Which came first?
In this round, every correct step is worth $200. If you make it all the way across, I'm going to add a $300 bonus, so $1,700 is available on this crossing. Stepping on 3 wrong answers is going to end your turn and cuts your money in half. But if you get into trouble, your teammates can hit the vacant button to lock in your cash. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
It's time to take on the bridge. Here are your first options. Radio, television.
Television. I know it's what television.
I'm pretty confident that television need a lot of extra technology, so I'm going to go for radio first.
Bridge, is that correct?
Correct.
There you go. Good start. $200 in your bank already. Indeed. Radio came first. Next options. Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Franklin D. Roosevelt. Franklin D.
Franklin
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Yes.
Correct.
You know your stuff. Good start, Ollie. Here we go. Next options. Burger King.
McDonald's. I know it's what McDonald's. McDonald's.
I'm going to go for McDonald's.
Correct.
Yes.
You gotta go with your gut, man. Keep it up, my friend. A woman in the House
A
of
woman in the
Representatives.
Senate. A woman in the Senate.
I would think maybe just because there's more people in the House of Representatives, so I'm going to go a woman in the House of Representatives.
Correct.
Well done. I like the way your mind's working. Next options. Bruce Lee.
Spike Lee. I know it's what
I'm not
Spike
even
Lee.
looking at my brother-in-law
Spike
Andy,
Lee.
but he's the biggest Bruce Lee fan that I know, so he would be so mad if I didn't say Bruce Lee.
Correct.
I was the biggest Bruce Lee fan growing up too. Well done. I love it. All right. You are on a roll, my friend. Keep it up. Here we go. Here are your next options. Sliced bread. Betty White.
Betty White.
Seems
Betty
like
White.
it's been around for a while, but my gut is telling me Betty White on this.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, all
All
right.
right, man. Last 2 options. Here they are. Korean War.
Vietnam War.
Vietnam
Vietnam
I'm
War.
going Korean War.
Correct.
No.
Congratulations. You ran the table, my friend. No misses at all. $1,400 for all those right answers, plus a $300 bonus. And that is a total of $1,700, unless one of your teammates hit the vacant button, which I would be very surprised about. You had no misses, but did you guys hit the vacant button?
No, we did not.
Of course you did. Fantastic. $1,700 is going into your bank. Ollie, great job. That's a fantastic start. Go ahead and join your team. Here we go, everybody. The remaining category in this round is TV. Who is going to take on the bridge?
I'm going to take this category this time.
Michelle, come join me on the bridge. Michelle, not a whole lot of discussion up there. How do you feel about TV?
I love watching TV, so let's see what I know.
Good luck. Bridge, what are we looking for in this category?
Shondaland.
So there you go. The bridge is looking for television
Shondaland.
shows produced by Shonda Rhimes. I see the big smile across your face. How do you feel now?
I love Grey's Anatomy, so let's do it.
Michelle, it's time to take on the bridge. Here are your first options. How to get away with
How
murder?
to get away with murder. How to
Is the
get
new
away with
black.
murder.
I'm going to go with How to Get Away with Murder.
Yes.
Correct. And just like that, another $200 in the bank. You are off to a good start. Here's your next options. Bridgerton, Outlander.
Bridgerton.
No, I'm gonna go with
Bridgerton. I'm gonna say Bridgerton.
Correct.
You
Yes.
do watch a lot of TV. Okay, off to a good start. 2 in a row, Michelle. Keep it up. Here we go. Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy.
So I'm gonna go with Grey's Anatomy.
Correct.
That was just
Yes.
a little gift from us to you. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You're on a roll, Michelle. Keep it up. Here are your next options. For the people.
All rise. All rise. I'm gonna say all
I
rise.
just want to go right because I kind of been on this side for a while, so I'm gonna go with all rise.
Incorrect.
No, for the
Sorry,
people.
no, it was for the people. Go ahead and take a step back. That's your first miss. You have 2 more misses. We're going to dive right back in. Here are your next options. Private.
Private practice. Private practice.
Ooh, you know, it's a spin-off of Grey's Anatomy, so I'm gonna go with Private Practice.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, Grey's Anatomy's coming in big for you. Good job. Here's your next options. Fire Country.
Station 19. Station 19.
Again, I think with the
Station
spin-offs from
19.
Grey's Anatomy, I'm gonna go with Station 19.
Correct.
Yes.
It's like 6 degrees of Grey's Anatomy here. This is what we're doing here. Well, it's
That's
working
right.
out for you. Next options. Pitch. The
Pitch. I know this one.
It's gonna be a
Pitch.
50-50
Pitch.
shot. I think I'm gonna go with The Catch.
Correct.
Nope. All of these
Hey,
are
paid off for you.
Oh my
You know, you get this right, you bank another $1,400 plus that $300 bonus. I like your odds. Here we go. Next options. Inventing Anna.
Inventing Anna. Inventing Anna.
I
Inventing
think
Anna.
it's Inventing
Oh,
Anna.
it's right.
Correct.
Yes. Got the bonus.
You made it all the way across the bridge. Come join me over here. Nicely done, Michelle. That's $1,400 plus
my
the $300 bonus for a total of $1,700 going into your bank, which brings your total to $3,000. to beat the bridge. Andy, Michelle, and Ollie have banked $3,400 so far. And let me tell you, there are more crossings ahead. We're moving on to round two. Now, every correct answer is worth $300 with a $400 bonus if you make it all the way across. So, $2,500 is in play. Bridge, what category do you have for us?
Your round 2 category is science.
We're playing science. Andy, obviously you didn't play round 1, so come join me on the bridge.
Let's do it.
Andy, you didn't have a choice with the category. How do you feel about science?
Hey, I feel pretty good. I majored in science in college, and so I'm ready to take this thing.
Bridge, what are we looking for?
Bones in the body.
Good luck. It is now time to take on the bridge. Here are your first options. Libya, tibia.
Tibia is
Libya.
the shin
Libya.
bone, so
I
I'm
know
gonna go
it's
tibia.
Libya.
Correct.
There you go, $300 already in your bank. Next options. Sternum, stereo.
Stood up. Stood up. Stood up.
Sternum is like the chest bone, so we're gonna go sternum.
Correct.
Not
Yes.
only does he recognize that they're bones in the body, but he knows exactly where they're going so far. Next options. Thoracic vertebrae.
Classic vertebrae. Classic
vertebrae.
vertebrae.
Thoracic is talking about chest area, so we're gonna go thoracic vertebrae.
No.
Man, this worked out for you in a big way, Andy. Good job. That's 3 in a row. Keep it going, my friend. Next options. Mandolin?
Mandible. I'm gonna say mandible. Mandible.
Mandible is the jawbone, so we're gonna go mandible.
Correct.
I
Yeah.
gotta be honest, I've never even heard of that before. I would have just done process of elimination. Good job. Here we go. Next options. Clavicle?
Clavicle. I'm gonna say clavicle. Clavicle. Yes.
Good job, man. Keep it up. Next options. Feeler. Lemur
Fever. I'm gonna say
or
fever.
femur?
Fever.
Getting tougher. Femur is in the thigh, so we're gonna go femur.
Yes.
Correct.
How is that getting tougher? You're nailing this, man. One more correct answer, you've made it all the way across. Last 2 options. Humerus?
Humerus. I'm gonna say humerus.
All right, humerus is the upper bone in the upper arm, so we're gonna go humerus.
That's right.
Correct.
Yeah.
0 question. Get over here and join me. Young man, you nailed that. Wow, nicely done. $2,100 plus the $400 bonus. That's a total of $2,500. Great job.
kids. All survivors from under the rubble take on the wall. Weeknights at 8 on Game Show Network.
Welcome back to Beat the Bridge. Andy, Michelle, and Ollie have played a perfect game so far and banked $5,900. And in this round, they'll have one final chance to add the biggest amount so far. Each correct answer is now worth $400, and making it all the way across earns a $500 bonus. So there is $4,500 available on this very important turn. Bridge, what is the final category?
Your round 3 category is
Movies.
movies.
We're playing movies. Now, you've all had a chance to play. Now you get to decide who's going to take on the bridge in this category.
We're gonna go with Ollie.
You have to
Ollie's
go with
gonna
Ollie.
go.
Okay? Ollie, come join me on the bridge.
Okay.
All right, Ollie, you big movie buff?
I've been a movie buff all my life, so the pressure's on a little.
Okay. The category is movies. Bridge, what are we looking for?
Classic Disney films.
So the bridge
Classic
is looking for
Disney
animated
films.
Disney feature films that debuted before 1980. Thus a classic. It's time to take on the bridge.
20th century.
Here are your first options. Cinderella?
Cinderella. I know this one.
Lion
Cinderella.
King.
Cinderella.
Okay, well, if we're talking about before 1980, it's got to be Cinderella.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just like that, $400 is added to that total. Let's keep it up. Next options. Aladdin? Anastasia?
Snow White and the Seven
Seven
Dwarfs.
Dwarfs.
Snow White and
So,
the
Snow
Seven
White and the Seven
Dwarfs.
Dwarfs, that's the earliest of all the Disney features, I think. So I'm going to go with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Correct.
Yes.
2 right. Here we go. You're on a good start. Here's your next 3 options. Oliver and Company?
The Sword in
Rescuers
the
Down
Stone. The
Under,
Sword in
The
the
Sword
Stone.
in the Stone.
I'm pretty confident it's the Sword in the Stone.
Correct.
Nicely
Yeah.
done. Here's your next 3 options. The Black Cauldron. Fun and fancy.
The Great
food.
Mouse Detective. The Great Mouse Detective.
I remember seeing Great Mouse Detective in the theater in the 80s. So my guess for this round is fun and fancy free.
No.
Correct.
Process
No.
elimination goes a long way. Well done, Ollie. Next options. Bambi.
Bambi. I know this one.
Little
Bambi.
Mermaid.
Bambi.
I'm pretty sure Bambi is way earlier than the others. So I'm going Bambi.
Correct.
Yes.
Good job, man. You are officially halfway across the bridge.
Okay.
Next options. The Fox and the Hound.
The Fox and the
Here's
Hound. The Fox
Wreck-It
and the
Ralph.
Hound.
I'm
Violence.
just going to make an
The
educated
Fox
guess
and
and
the
say
Hound.
the earlier one is the Aristocats.
Correct.
No.
Nicely done, man. You are on a roll. No misses so far. You got 4 more correct answers. Here's your next options. Brother Bear.
The Jungle Book. I know this one. The Jungle Book. The
I
Jungle
was looking at
Book.
these two and I was like, I don't know when these are from. And then I saw the Jungle Book and I thought, I know that's old. That's 60s, maybe 70s. So the Jungle Book.
Yes.
Correct.
So many memories, man. My son, I called him Mowgli and I was Bear, and this is just great. I'm having a great time in this round. Keep it up, my friend. Next options. Bolt, Lady in the Tramp.
No, Winnie the Pooh. I know this
I
one.
can
Winnie the
imagine
Pooh.
all
Winnie the
all the
Pooh.
songs associated with Winnie the Pooh. So I'm going to go with Winnie the Pooh.
Yes.
Incorrect.
Oh, it's not Winnie the
No,
Pooh.
the
It was
correct
Lady
answer
and
was
Tramp.
indeed Lady and the Tramp. You got it
That's
wrong.
okay, it's only the first miss.
3 more correct answers, 2 more to go. Next options. Lilo and Stitch.
Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty. It's Sleeping
Tangled.
Beauty.
All right, this is one of my daughter Lila's favorites, Sleeping Beauty.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, you'll know that. You can thank your daughter later. Good job. 2 more correct answers. You made it all the way across. You've only got 1 miss. Next options. Chicken Little.
Melody
Melody
Time. I know
Time.
this one. Melody Time.
Treasure
Melody
Planet.
Time.
I'm pretty sure these two were from the later period, so I'm just going to go forward, even though I don't know it. Melody Time.
Yes.
Correct.
One
That is the
more.
power of the process of elimination. Great job. 1 more correct answer. You have made it all the way across. Here we go. Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland. I know this one. Alice in Wonderland.
Princess
Alice in
and the
Wonderland.
I got to go for the classic, Alice in Wonderland.
Yes. Got the bonus.
Correct.
No hesitation there. That was fantastic. Get over here, Ollie. Great job. That is $4,000 for getting all the right answers, plus that $500 bonus, for a total of $4,500 going in your team's bank. Congratulations. And that brings your total to $10,400. You can enjoy that as you go join your teammates. Go have a little celebration back there. Man, you guys are good. That's the end of round 3, everybody. When we come back, the team will attempt the... And Andy's still rolling with a perfect game, put $10,400 in their bank, but to keep it and a bonus of $5,000, they need to beat the bridge in our final crossing. If they do, they'll be taking home $15,400. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's a lot of money. In the final round, your team will have 90 seconds to cross, and the bridge is going to change the category for each level. One person is going to play at a time. If you get a question wrong, the clock is going to stop, and the next player will take your place. Okay, team. You've decided that Michelle is going to play first in the final round. Michelle, go ahead and step forward to the starting position. It's time. to beat the bridge. Bridge, what are we looking for first?
Judge on The Voice.
Gwen Stefani? Katy
Gwen
Perry,
Stefani.
Jennifer
Gwen
Lopez.
Stefani.
Katy Perry.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Clock.
Was
I'm
it Gwen
sorry,
Stefani?
No, you got to miss already. The correct answer was Gwen Stefani.
Yes.
So you're going to swap places. Andy, you're up next. Go ahead. Step up. You've got 87 seconds left. Lots of time, but obviously you need all right answers. Here we go. And Bridge, what are we looking for?
Turkey's highest peak.
Great Ararat, Mount Everest,
Mount
Sinai.
Everest. Mount Everest.
Ararat.
Correct. President Reagan's favorite candy.
Red licorice.
Butterscotch,
Red
jelly beans.
licorice.
Jelly beans.
Correct.
Yes.
Youngest Brady boy.
Greg, Bobby, Peter.
Bobby. I know this one. Bobby. I watched the Brady Bunch.
Correct.
Yes.
NFL defensive position.
Fullback.
Nickelback. On this one.
Quarterback.
Nickelback.
Fullback.
Incorrect.
Was it Nickelback?
The correct answer
Yeah.
was Nickelback, actually. That was a tough one, Andy. All right, you're going to swap with Ollie. Ollie, come on up here. You've got 3 correct answers now. You need 7 more to make it all the way back across the bridge. 49 seconds to do it. And it's all on you.
Okay.
You got this.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bridge, what are we looking for?
Muppet musician in the Electric Mayhem.
Harvey
Whoa.
Pronman, Floyd
Floyd
Pepper,
Pepper,
Stinky
Floyd
Mr.
Pepper.
Schmidt.
Stinky Messerschmidt.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Was it
I'm
Floyd
sorry.
Pepper?
Correct answer was
Yes,
Floyd
got myself
Pepper.
bonus
No
money.
way, everybody, come on, bring it in. I'm really sorry you didn't make it back across the bridge, but you are going to go home with $1,000. And thank you so much for being here. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next time on Beat the Bridge.
It's time to play everyone's favorite game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic-Tac-Toe. And here's your host, Brooke Burns.
Hello and welcome to our game of X's and O's. Get 3 in a row and you win the dough. But be careful because our dragon is lurking on the game board trying to block your path to victory. Let's meet tonight's players. She's a thrill seeker who loves to dance from San Diego, California. Let's hear it for Taya. Welcome. And she works in retail and is known amongst her friends as the Animal Whisperer from San Diego, California. Please give a warm welcome to Becca. All right, here's how we play. You'll be taking turns selecting categories and answering questions to place your X or your O up on the board. I'll give you 100 points for each correct answer, and if you get 3 in a row, that's a tic-tac-toe, and that will earn you a 500-point bonus. Now you want to keep in mind that the dragon is hiding behind one of the squares, and if you land on the dragon, you will lose your turn, so watch out for that. The player with the most points at the end of this game will be our champion and will face the dragon in the bonus round for a chance to win that $10,000. Take a look. Here are the categories you'll be playing in round 1. Talk about busy. Band of Brothers. This land is your land. Glowing review. Medals. I'm Mall About It. Baby names. Greece is the worst. And of course, our center square, which is our mystery square. You'll have to answer a special 2-part question to claim that. All right, Taya, you won the coin toss backstage. You get to go first. Where would you like to begin?
You know I love to shop, so I'll go with I'm all about it.
Okay, I'm all about it. Bottom left. Here's your question, Taya. Found in shopping malls since the late
Clothing.
90s,
I know it's
Sephora
what
is a chain of stores
clothing.
known for selling what
Clothing
products?
stores.
Clothing, cosmetics, or computers?
I was just there.
So the cosmetics. Very helpful to have just been in the store. Is she right? Absolutely.
No.
Cosmetics. Great job, Taya. Put an X in that square for her. And Becca, where would you like to go?
Let's go with the question mark in the middle. Let's go wild.
You'll have to answer 2 questions to claim it, and here's your first one, Becca. What longtime Saturday Night Live actor got
Kenan
the start on a
Thompson, Kenan
Nickelodeon
Thompson.
TV show? A.D. Bryant,
Kenan
Fred
Thompson.
Armisen, or Kenan Thompson?
Loved all that as a kid, so I've been watching him since then. That would be Kenan
That's
Thompson.
All
right.
right, Kenan Thompson. Is she right?
Yes.
Been watching him since childhood. Okay, well done. Let's in that square. Here's your next question. In 2023, Kenan Thompson
Good
reunited
Burger
with
2. I know this
Nickelodeon
one. Good
co-star
Burger
Kel
2.
Mitchell
Good
for what
Burger 2.
streaming movie sequel? Good Burger 2, The Sandlot 2, or Richie Rich 2?
I watched way too much TV as a kid. It's definitely Good Burger 2.
That's right.
Show. All right, well, it comes in handy up here, doesn't it, Becca? Is it Good Burger 2 for her to claim that square?
Yeah.
I go with Grease is the worst.
Grease is the worst. Let's see what it says to you. If you have a small and manageable grease fire, ADT recommends
Salt.
you
I know
smother
this
it
one.
with
Salt.
baking soda or
Salt.
what? Water,
Salt.
salt, or sugar.
Water seems too easy, so I'm not going to go with water. 50-50 salt or sugar. I'll go with sugar.
Going with sugar. All right, to claim that square. Is she correct? Ah.
Yeah.
All right, that is incorrect. The new category going in up there is what? Becca, where do you want to go?
Let's go with Band of Brothers.
Okay. Band of Brothers up at the top there. What was the title of
Sucker.
the Jonas
I know
Brothers'
this one.
first
Sucker.
#1 hit?
Sucker.
Jawbreaker, Lollipop, or Sucker?
Okay, I know that Sucker was a song they came out with more recently, so it's got to be something between Jawbreaker and Lollipop. I'm gonna go with
Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker?
No.
All right. Is Jawbreaker
It's
correct?
Sucker. Yeah.
Sucker. Okay, sorry about that, Becca. Since that's incorrect, we're gonna have to put a new category up there, which is nice space you got here. Taya, where would you like to go next?
Talk about busy.
Okay. Top left, here's your question. Ooh, you found our over-under question. All right, for this question, you'll give an answer, and then Becca will have to guess if the correct answer is either over or under that number. Okay, here it is. Making its national TV debut in 1986, The Oprah Winfrey Show aired how many syndicated episodes?
1,543.
Ooh, so specific.
Yeah.
1,000.
That's gotta be under. That's gotta be under. That's
Is it
gotta be
exactly that number?
under.
No, okay, it's not. Becca, what do you think? Is it over or under,
Under.
1,543 episodes?
She was on TV for an awfully long time, so I'm gonna go with over.
She's going with over. If that is correct, then you'll get to place your O in the square instead. Is the correct answer over? Hey!
It was
look at
over.
that. 4,561 syndicated episodes. Wow. Well done, Becca. You get to place your O in that square, and you have control of the board. Where would you like to go?
Let's go with what the what?
What? All right, she's going for a tic-tac-toe. A tom-tom is what type of musical instrument?
Drum.
A
I know
guitar,
this
a
one.
drum, or a
Drum.
flute?
I
Drum.
believe the answer is
Oh,
drum.
it's right.
She believes it's a drum for a tic-tac-toe and 500 bonus points. Is it a drum?
Yeah.
I
I made a tic-tac-toe.
Becca with 800 points and Taya with 100 points. And before we get back to the game, let's take a moment to get to know our players. All right, Taya, tell us about your love for dance. How long have you been dancing?
Brooke, I've been dancing since I could start walking.
Aww.
And I grew up doing ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop, the whole thing. And I still dance every day today. So,
wow.
Yeah, it stuck with me.
Well, welcome to the show. It's great to have you, Taya. Becca, you're the animal whisperer, I hear. Have you always been good with animals?
Yes, I'm a huge animal lover, so much so that I took that love and I worked at a certain theme park that had an animal show, and I had just the absolute best time, dream come true.
Oh, I love that. What a great way to take sort of a love and passion and turn it into an occupation.
100%.
Absolutely. Well, welcome to the show. Good luck to both of you. All right, in this round, our values are doubled, which means that each square is now worth 200 points, and a tic-tac-toe is an additional 1,000 points. And don't forget, our dragon is hiding behind one of those squares, so you got to watch out for him, okay? Also, in this round, one square is worth double points, so you want to try to find it, and that will boost your score. All right, let's take a look at the categories for round 2. Here they are. Playing pretend, a finer diner, L if I know, that's a big shadow, Brit speak, here and there, shiver me winters, highs in the 70s, and of course our center mystery square. Taya, you'll get to start this time. Where would you like to go?
I'll go with playing pretend.
Okay, why not? Playing pretend, top left, here it is. Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell star in what rom-com about two people who pretend to be a couple at a wedding in Australia? Anyone but you, anywhere but here, or anything but this.
I'm gonna guess anyone but you because I feel like they didn't like each other.
All right. Anyone but you. Is she right?
No.
Great job, Taya. Putting next and next square for her. Becca, we're over to you.
You know, this did me well the first round, so let's go with the mystery square again.
Okay, let's do it. You'll have to answer 2 questions to claim it, and here's your first one. After 12 seasons with the Lions, quarterback Matthew Stafford
Rams,
immediately
I know
won a
this
Super
one.
Bowl after being
Rams,
traded to what
Rams.
NFL team? The Rams, the Jaguars, or the Texans?
The Rams.
I believe it was the Rams.
Yes.
She believes it's the Rams. Is she right? She is. Okay, great start. Gotta claim that square. You have one more question, Becca. Here we go. Though they've returned to Los Angeles, the Rams won their first Super Bowl.
St. Louis. I know
in
this
what
one.
Midwest
St. Louis.
city?
St. Louis.
Chicago, Milwaukee, or St. Louis?
I've been to St. Louis. It's a really cool town, and I remember seeing lots of merch for them then, so we're going to go St. Louis.
I love it.
Yeah.
Travel paid off here to claim that center square. Is the correct answer St. Louis? Oh, yeah. Great job, Becca. Got to claim that center square. And Taya, we're back to you. Where would you like to go next?
Here and there.
Okay. Here and there. Let's see. Someone with bibliophobia has a fear of
Books.
what?
I know this one.
Churches,
Books.
books, or
Books.
bibs?
Bibs, obviously not. I'm actually gonna go
I
with
hope it's
books.
right.
I know in Spanish it starts with biblio.
Okay.
To say library.
That's fair. Is the correct answer to claim that square books?
Yes.
Exactly. All right, we'll put your X up there. And Becca?
I'm going to have to go with the block, so let's go with That's a Big Shadow.
I think that's a good decision. She's going for the block. Seen on HBO's The Gilded Age, Louisa Jacobson is the daughter of what Hollywood legend? Steven Spielberg, Clint Eastwood, or
Bill Street. I know this
So
one.
good.
Bill
Let's
Street.
watch
Bill
TV. This is
Street.
great. We love this show at home. It is Meryl Streep.
I hope
To
it's
claim that square,
right.
is she right?
Yes.
Yeah, back to you. Where to?
Gotta do the block again.
Uh-huh.
Brit speak.
That's right, for a block. Ooh, you got our double or nothing square. To get this one right, we have a big decision to make, okay? Here it is. What British term for a 2-week period might have gamers reaching for their controllers?
Fortnite. I know this one. Fortnite. Fortnite.
Evening.
Obviously Fortnite with those dances.
I mean, Fortnite. Is she right? For the block.
Double my score. Yes.
Would you like to go for double or nothing and play for a second square, or do you want to end your turn here and keep the square that you have?
I didn't win that first round, so I gotta double it.
You're doubling
Yeah.
it. Okay,
I'm
she's
doubling
going for
it.
You gotta get this next question right to claim
Okay.
both squares, okay?
Okay.
Where would you like to go?
I'll do L if I know.
Top right. Here's your question.
Hell if I know.
The ACL and MCL are ligaments found in what part of the body? Shoulder,
Knee. I know this
or
one. Knee.
pelvis?
Oh my gosh,
Knee.
I dropped anatomy, but I know this. It's me.
Hope it's
All
right.
right, to claim her second square, is knee correct?
Double my score. Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Oh, you're doing good. Yes. Put me in a corner, I guess. Let's go with a finer diner.
Okay. The tables have turned for the block here.
Double the points.
Points here, Becca. That means if you get this right, you get 400 points added to your score. Okay? Here we go. Depicting 4 people in a diner and the quiet street outside, Nighthawks was painted by
Georgia O'Keeffe. Georgia O'Keeffe.
Andrew Wyatt.
It's
or
Georgia
Edward Hopper.
O'Keeffe.
I'm gonna guess Edward Hopper. I don't know why, but that's what I'm leaning towards.
She's feeling Edward Hopper for the block. Is she right?
No.
That is correct. And you got 400 points added to your score for that one. Great job, Taya.
On the defense again, Shiver Me Winters.
Okay. Shiver Me Winters going for a block.
Red Dragon, she lost
I'm
a
so sorry about that.
turn.
That means you lose your turn, and we're going back over to Becca.
All right, hopefully I take it home. Let's go back to Shiver Me Winters.
She's hopefully going for a tic-tac-toe right here with Shiver Me Winters. Taking place annually in Alaska, the Iditarod is what type of contest? Ice fishing,
Igloo
or
building.
sled dog
Igloo
racing?
building.
Brooke, you know those
Igloo
animals, so we're gonna
building.
go with sled dog racing.
For a tic-tac-toe and 1,000 bonus points is the correct answer, sled dog racing.
No.
Great job, Becca! Congratulations.
On a box of Cracker Jack.
We're here today. Bingo!
Yeah.
Bingo Blitz. Next on Game Show Network.
Welcome back to Tic Tac Toe. We've got Becca with 2,800 points and Taya with 900 points. And now it's time to play our 60-second challenge round that will determine which player will go on to face the dragon for a chance to win the $10,000. Okay, ladies, in this round, you'll each have 60 seconds to make as many tic-tac-toes as you can. Each square is worth 300 points, and I'll give you an extra 1,000 points for every tic-tac-toe you make. So keep going. But remember, of course, the dragon is hiding behind one of the categories, and finding him will take 5 seconds off your clock. Okay? Becca, you'll get to go first. Here are your categories. A long time, a Diego. Pray, eat, love. I'll take a large. Start your engines. On tour. Global rebrand. Around the house. Game, set, make history. And of course, our center mystery square. Becca, where would you like to begin?
Let's start with Pray, Eat, Love.
Pray, eat, love. All right, your clock will start when I finish reading your first question. Good luck. Here we go. A Seder is a religious meal served to celebrate the first night of what Jewish holiday?
No idea.
Passover.
Great.
I'll go mystery box.
Okay. Marilyn Monroe appeared on the first cover of what Hugh Hefner magazine?
People.
Playboy.
Oh, Playboy.
Around the house.
For a tic-tac-toe. Cascade action packs are small tabs meant to be used in what kitchen appliance?
Refrigerator.
Sponges.
No,
Dishwasher.
dishwasher.
Game, set, make history.
Who was the first black man to win the major tennis championship, Wimbledon?
No idea.
Tiger Woods.
Arthur.
Tiger Woods was not on tennis.
A long time, a Diego.
Okay. Diego Luna plays the title character in what Star Wars TV show?
Finn. I know this one. Finn. Oh, Andor.
I'll take a large.
For a tic-tac-toe. The largest animal on Earth.
Whale. I know this one. Whale. Yes.
On tour.
Got this. Oh, it's gonna cost us 5 seconds. That's gonna end
Well
on
done,
turn.
Becca, you were able to get one tic-tac-toe. You
I got tic-tac-toe, but I got 5,000 points.
Nice work.
Bonus.
Okay, Taya, that is the score to beat. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, take a look. Here's your categories. Here's the scoop. Made in Japan. Slow food. Heating up. Just stating facts. Get up to get down. I'll be right with you. Say the magic words. And of course, our center mystery square. Taya, where would you like to begin?
Get up to get down.
Okay, get up to get down. Good luck. Here we go. The game Shoots and Ladders is played on
50,
board with
100. I know this one. 100. 100.
100. Mystery square. All right. What is the feline term for the runway at a fashion show?
Tyler Banks Show.
Great job.
Catwalk.
Here's the scoop. Okay. Dragon, 5 seconds off the clock. Here's your question. A la mode is used to describe dessert topped with a scoop of what?
Ice cream. Ice cream. Yes.
Say the magic word. Say tic-tac-toe. What movie starred Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale as
The
rival?
Greatest Showman. The Greatest Showman.
Again.
Nope. The
Prestige?
Prestige.
What is the French word for snail?
I don't know. Oh, escargot.
Made in Japan.
For tic-tac-toe, what Japanese art form's name is derived from the words for song, dance, and skill?
I don't know.
Origami.
Oh, kabuki.
Heating up.
Okay. Patricia Heaton starred as
The middle. The middle. I know this one. The middle.
Succession.
No. It's the middle. Not Succession.
Tic-tac-toes, you did bring your score up to 1,800 points. won the game and $1,000. But of course, now if she can beat the dragon, she'll be able to turn that into $10,000. If you win that money, what will you do with it?
My wife and I have been together for about 4 years, and we'd really love to start our family, make it a little bigger. So this will be helpful with that.
Oh, absolutely it would. And trust me, you'll need some cash. It would be helpful. You've done great so far. I'm really looking forward to this. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, here's how we play Beat the Dragon. Becca, you'll have 60 seconds to make one tic-tac-toe to win. Of course, our dragon will start in the center square up there and move to a new spot on the board after each question as he tries to block you from getting 3 in a row. You'll need to outmaneuver that dragon to take home the $10,000, okay? Great. Let's take a look up here at your categories. And they are Triple Threat, I See Through You, Calling the Shots, Group Think, Flow Sure, Give 'em the Business, Wakey Wakey, Oh, We're Browsing, and of course, our center mystery square. All right, there he is up there on the board, ready to go. And remember, Becca, your time will start when I finish reading your first question. Okay, where would you like to begin?
Let's start with Triple Threat.
Triple Threat. Good luck, Becca. Here we go. What Bunheads and Broadway actress made her TV debut on Star Search?
No idea.
Button Foster.
Great start.
Mystery Square.
Okay. Responsible for bonding between a mother and an infant, what is the love hormone?
Adrenaline.
Oxytocin.
I See Through You.
Okay. What clear soda was marketed as the Uncola?
Sprite.
7-Up.
Groupthink.
All-Star and Walking on the Sun.
Smash Mouth. I know it's one. Smash Mouth. Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
Yes.
Let's go with Wakey Wakey.
Okay. An upset person is commonly said to have woken up on the floor of the what?
Tug. The bed. I know it's one. Bed.
Give them the business.
For to win. An abbreviation often seen in business, ROI, stands for what 3 words?
I don't
Return on
know.
investment.
And she got the 10 grand.